Well, hello everyone. Um, Naturally, my microphone was deciding to play the Sunday Scaries. Welcome to another dev stream, devlog. Happy Super Bowl Sunday as well. What a lovely day here. In the blistering Midwest. It is currently 1 degree. It probably feels like zero, but that's the world that I live in, which is quite exciting. Today, we've got. It's probably gonna be a shorter than yesterday. Yesterday was like a 3-hour devlog. Today, I don't know how long it's gonna be. I do have plans to watch a game of some. I don't even know what time it starts at. Uh, but I'm gonna be watching it. I think, which is kind of exciting. I think. I did want to kind of update. Yesterday we were taking a look at my new Notion board, and I thought it would be such a swell idea to show you what that looks like. I've also been thinking about like some extensions that I can have for the stream, um, and just like working with it. So I think we're going to get started for today. So let us pray. Let's develop. So I think yesterday I just got a weird message. Um, so yesterday we completed uh, 0.3.0 user experience. I did so kind of where we left off yesterday that you didn't see is I took some time to add in the functionality that source information is now available. So I don't think this one will show it. Actually, I don't think any of these will um, because I didn't put them in. But if I create a new recipe, it does in fact add in source information. The big change, however, was how that's being orchestrated. And what I decided to do a little differently, why are you not working mobilely? Thank you. The big change that I did for that is I'm actually using, yeah, I suppose you won't be able to see it in here. I could actually just kind of BS my way through this. Oh, no, I can't. Let us. I don't actually think I added the ability for you to edit it. So that's something that I had forgotten to do. Let's just put it into bugs. Edit source information. And I'll take care of that right away today. Uh, so I might actually be able to. So let's just take a look. Because it might actually just fix it. Profile, edit, um, update. And I suppose. Yep. Oh, that worked perfectly, actually. Uh, that actually worked a lot nicer. Maybe I don't have to do anything. Oh, you know what? Because I already built it in. I love, I love when I do things like this. When I just make an accident. Uh, so maybe it wasn't a bug after all. Let me go to admin. Cauliflower bolognese update. A recipe without ingredients. Oh, that's right. So this guy has not had ingredients been added. So let's do that so that I can get this whole thing up and running. What I will do is I will open up a new tab. Let me go to my live site. Come on. Unsafe. Continue. Recipes. Oh boy. This is going to be a journey and a half when I do this. So let's do this. So this recipe, I know is from Bon Appetit, but I'll just mark it as self for now. It is a 30-minute recipe, 6 servings. I don't know why I marked it as a salad. It's main course. Prepping should happen with this one. So we need kosher salt. Probably like, I think I only put in 1/4 of a teaspoon when I did this. We need rigatoni. And we just need 1 pound. Tomato paste. It says concentrate. Not needed. Cup. Produce. We need, I would say, cremini. And we're needing a 12-ounce. Does it spell ounce? I suppose. Cauli. Oh god. Cauliflower. Head. Could I do cauliflower raw? And I'll just go 1 each. Rosemary. And I could say probably fresh rosemary. I don't know, but it's 1 tablespoon. Parsley. Fresh parsley. We need 3 tablespoons. Lemon. 1/2 of each. There might be a display thing that I can do with each. I'm thinking about that. And perhaps you could just write pinch. Or like, maybe I'll allow like a certain word here. I'll think about that. Let's see. So I got through there. I need unsalted butter. And it looks like I need 4 tablespoons of that. And then parm is parmesan. Yeah, well, we'll do that and just go 2 ounces. Okay, and that's it. All right, update. Boom. So now this should cauliflower bolognese. Perfect. And it was made by me because I updated it, which I need to be very I will need to think about as admin. Although as admin, I don't plan on editing. I might need to think about that. That is a bug for sure. So it is going to be updating recipe with correct author. Admin privilege. Ooh. Wow. Oh my gosh, how do you spell this? There we go. Admin privilege currently unsets. original source owner. Um, I need to find a way later, probably validation, to deny this behavior. Admin should not, oops, take ownership rights when editing a recipe. Although, again, I don't think as the admin I should be able to do that, and I probably wouldn't. I just want to have the ability, but I should make sure that I don't have the actual ability. But that's not going to be detrimental to the current format process. So I'm happy that that didn't do. So yesterday I had this, I was working on my Notion board, and I had noticed that there was some weird things happening with how this was kind of labeled. So like status was actually labels, labels were actually statuses. And so I took some time yesterday to swap them because of table view. That just made it a lot easier. So status says complete. I now have in progress, and I think I have on hold. So for anything that I just am going to pause on. I don't foresee using it. I could probably say roadblock, but I just don't think that that's necessary. I think in progress and complete are probably the only ones that really do matter. Since I'm only working, by myself on these things, that I think it's important just to kind of keep that going. So today, so I also went in here, kind of reorganized it a little bit, but created, I don't know why these are organized in the wrong order. I fleshed out what I'm going to do in the 0.4 workflow. The first one is search functionality, which I'm pretty excited for. So basically, in here, I just added what I'm going to try doing, which is, search bar with archives, PHP. I'm actually going to block this in that kind of code, or search PHP to might consider data tables plugin for ease of pagination. So where I do page tables is actually right here on the all recipes section of the site, which I'm noticing that the formatting is not the same as the rest of the site. We'll get there when we get there. But I do like this because it automatically creates the pagination, which I don't necessarily want to deal with. And then determine what is in fact searchable. No recipe has all recipes have a category. All recipes have tags. So just kind of figuring out, and honestly, I think data tables, tables.net, I think does already have a search functionality in place. But I don't know if I could pull that out. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. But this is the tool that I use. It's data tables, because it's just really easy to work with. Looks good. Works well with the tool. So that's point one. Point two is the big one. So last night I was thinking about how I want to kind of orchestrate the cleanup. So I know that my code, there's a lot of overlap that I've noticed. And so what I think I'm going to do is there's going to be a little bit of offline work on this one, specifically as it relates to some of the backend stuff, because I can't, from a data privacy and data security perspective, I can't stream that. But basically what I want to do is I want to print off all the code, which is going to be massive. I know it's going to be a really long code, but I just want to see I have like I can kind of show you a little bit. Like I have this ad page that is just straight up code. Um, whether it's the most efficient, um, because truly this is a validation code, but I may create a function instead of just doing this if action is set, then do this. Because sometimes code will need to reference, like if a good example is, um, you know, all validate in itself is an update code. It's not actually just pure validation. So I might create a function instead to masterfully modify that. I also think that I might, within my login scripts, I use procedural instead of object oriented. I think that's the difference between the two. Object oriented PHP, which is technically a little bit secure in terms of data insertion. So I may take a look at whether or not that's a more efficient route. That might be on the stream to figure out. Sorry, I'm getting a text from somebody. Um, cool. My group work for my master's program is not going to be tonight, which I'm totally down for. But I need, so we're working on another group is working on a PowerPoint that I masterfully uh, redesigned. But unfortunately, there's like one page um, that unfortunately is not up to what I can actually work on. So I'm hoping that they can fix that. And yes, if you did notice, I did have a cup. Um, I don't know if you could probably see that, but actually, I think it's off script or off image. I don't know. We'll find out if it isn't. It might be really short. I feel like I'm just like down, so I'm gonna move myself nice and up. Okay, so really with that phase of the project, I'm gonna be reviewing and printing all the code bases and identifying like all the delete items. I would really love to condense that code so that there's just one, because anytime I delete something, it's either deleting a user or deleting a recipe or deleting an object. And I really don't think that that should be existing on an individual page. I think that should be in a master scripts file that kind of just manages that specific script file. Same thing with adding. Really the only thing that gets added is a recipe, besides adding a user, which users are their own thing that don't actually go through a script. So I want to make sure that I'm just looking at inconsistencies, search params. So that's going to be kind of related to point one of search. And then display code, like I just need to look at all of it just to make sure that things are, showing up the way that they do. And then I wrote it here, simplify functional code bases for structural integrity. So again, that's kind of looking at just all the scripts as just literally all non-beautiful scripts. So honestly, like through that process, this whole website might come like not looking this nice anymore because I'll have to fix it up. So that's going to be a big one. The final one, which is actually not part of the universal code, is actual input validation. So I was kind of just showing you this add.inc.php, which is truly a validation script to some degree. I want to formalize that a bit more. But the problem is that I need to check to make sure, if it's sufficient enough. I already know there's three issues. So one, inputs might allow special objects, uh, or special characters when it's not allowed. So, for example, on the recipe page, so right here is one example. So this all right here, the source JSON, a user of recipes, is and honestly, now that I'm thinking about this, hold on 1 second. I'm going to change this again. Footer. Where are you? There it is. I don't know why I was like recipes. It should be just recipes. I don't know. We're not going to be an LLC. That's for sure. And then I think I actually want to like wrap this in a much nicer. All right. So, and the copyright is wrong. Oh my god. I think. Ha ha ha. I think it's Y. Or is it date? Actually, I think it's date. I think it's that. No. Oh my god. Why am I blanking? Date. PHP. I don't remember what the 4 one is. I remember this is how it works, but I don't remember the actual. I need the full year. Oh, it's capital. That's why. Boop. That should work now. Yes. There we go. So that updates automatically now, as it should. I mean, I could really just rewrite this whole code right here. Hold on. Just to be one long, because I just have too many. I don't know why this is also a small. Text uppercase. Get rid of this. No, this is just. Oh god. Okay, hold on. I know there's. Yeah, text uppercase. Because I can get rid of, I think, bootstrap font size. It's where are you? Text size. Where are you? No. Size. I need you to be small text font size. Welcome to me trying to figure this one out. Display font 1. Display 6. That's too big. There is no way to do it. Okay. Well, yeah, there is no way to actually do it. Well, that's fine, because I can just modify that in the um, CSS when I get there. So let's just keep it big. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write this as a whole PHP script. PHP. So let's just do this. Echo at ampersand copy dot date. We need to add a space. Dot date plot y. We need to change this. Hold on. Sometimes when I do this, I just need it to look a little bit nicer. Boop. Recipes. Strong class equals version color. Blop, blop. Blop, blop. Version. Blop. Blop. It's right here. Yep. And then strong. And that should be that whole phrase. Oh boy. What did I do? Echo. Oh, I see it. Right there. There we go. Same thing. So basically, I just like took that whole phrase and made it into one PHP script. I felt I could do that now. I mean, it's kind of a waste of my time because I'm going to be probably re-modifying all this. But so that's the kind of thing that I'm going to be doing in some of these validation pieces, is like looking at this and saying, oh, wait a minute, why am I having multiple calls to the PHP when I could just put it into one phrase using some delineation, which I think is just fine. Checking school, because that's a problem. It's not a problem, it's just people are indecisive with what they want to do. Boop, 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 boop. Closing all my stuffs. There we go. Okay. All right, so we need to add some search functionality. So that's 4.1. So let's see. We're going to add a search bar up here. I don't know where. Probably right here. And if I recall, booty straps. Docs. Components. Oh boy. We're going to bring this puppy out. So I'm using the nav bar within. So what I want to do is I just want to get this, like this boyo, because it's already basically done for me. Let's see. Yep, right there. Because this is the real reason I used Bootstrap to begin with, though I did break it naturally. So where is my code? There it is. So let's go into header. I haven't been in this boy for a while. And while I'm here, I can update this to 4.0. So you can see 0.3.6.1 is now 0.4. Huzzah. Praise be. Okay, so navigation. So that's the UL, which this is apparently supposed to go after. Boop, boop. Don't you just what I love about Bootstrap, and this is the only reason I use Bootstrap, which I have feelings about Bootstrap personally, because I think it might be a little over bloated, and it's probably gonna break my site. But let's find out, shall we? Oh, it didn't. Look at her. Oh, she's fine. Look how easy that was. I mean, it looks like trash, but the success should be. I haven't really outlined a different color, but let's just do secondary, I think. No, I don't think. Um, we're just gonna keep it gray, just like that. Because I'm gonna probably do some stuff here. All right, so on search, yeah, that looks fine enough. Not a big fan of it, but I'll work on it. Color schemes. Because I have some really great ideas for the actual design of this website, but again, I'm trying to move away from thinking I need to make everything so very pretty and just literally just design a website. Okay, so I have, let's see, I'm just looking in my files. So I wasn't sure. I've been sleeping on this, whether or not I want to call it archives or search. I think I'm going to call it search. So we're going to add a new file. This is so exciting. I love when I get to add a new file. And then we're going to go into just kind of like a normal page. I'm so surprised that it doesn't work on this. We're going to need all of that because we're going to need to include the database in this guy. Boop. And then we're going to need the footer. There she is. Boop, boop. Boop. Beautiful. And I don't think I recoded this, so I didn't really need. I actually do think I'm going to need this, although I feel like she's included literally elsewhere on this website. I'm going to check real quick. I'm pretty sure she's already in the footer, and this is just a waste of code. Well, this is Ajax. Footer. I literally have it open, don't I? Let's see. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I suppose I don't. I'll need this. Oh, that's already in the header. Okay, great. And I'm sure it's in the footer. Okay, so then on click, it'll just go here with a get, which is just fine. So basically, how I want it to appear is, so let's just kind of like code up what that will look like. Basically, it's going to steal a lot of the design element from this page, but it's going to be results for, so it's going to say like results for search item. So like oops. Oh boy. Oh boy. Local cooking pad. Thank you. Okay. Search.php does exist now. So it'll be like research for this, and then it will like plop in some results uh, that come from that search. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't want data tables. Well, I do. And I want continuous scroll. Which means I'm going to need to import a lot of recipes. Okay, so I just thought of another. Okay, hold on. I just thought of another feature enhancement. Wow, I cannot spell. Oh, that's not gonna work. It might. This would be a modal. Um, so be ingredient units measurement. Yep. So it'd be like this. Um, real cute. So they could write in, passata 250 grams, and it would probably look for those measures. Uh, we're gonna increase this by 2. This might be a checkbox. Um, And then, yeah, because then, uh, oh goodness. Actually, no. Uh, which actually may like change. Oh boy, yeah, that might even change the way that I or do even the posting of ingredients. Huh? Well, I'll think about that. Okay, so there we go. Mass ingredient upload. All right, so back to what I was doing. Okay, so then it will like list out the items and massium. Uh, how do I want this to be though? So I'll probably want this as an H2. You know, search results for item. I'm not gonna design. I have been caught up with doing this. Search. So I need to do a for each statement. So instead of like remembering how to do this by scratch, I know that I already do this on the cookbook page. Um, it's right here. So I could essentially just steal this whole thing, copy, 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 and plop, bloop. And what I might do, because this is I thought in the header, I did put this, I put into a container, but then I wanted to put everything into a row for mass control. Yep. So we're gonna take that out, plop it in here. Boop. Yep. Wow. Results for search item. So now you'll see it plops that in. So this is essentially how this would look. Except for I'm gonna get rid of that. I lied. Although I feel like I see it. Well, that'll be fine. H2. Oops. What are you doing? Oh, I see. I was probably clicking on something in here. There is still like a weird like I don't know who's causing that one. So let me just try to unset, which it won't. Is that consistently an issue? Potentially. Again, that's a visual edit that I'm not going to care about right now. So search results for item would probably look like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to then echo out this information from the search. So basically, this search is going to always have a, you know, like what is the search param? So search php dot s equals, you know, or q. I'm probably going to do probably q in this. Q is equal to um, like bolognese, like that. So let me just get into Notepad. I like to have my Notepad open just to know what I'm trying to go for. So I'm organized, less chaotic. Okay. So then, what we'll need to do is I want to now be able to get to this page from this page, but I don't think I necessarily want the search bar to be on this page at all. They can go to the top. So I need to get here. So let's go back to header. And then this is a form. I don't remember how to do this. I know it's an action. But I forget how to do this. Um, let's look at. It's a method post. So let's just do that. Where are you, form? I think I could just do action as go to search PHP. Right? Uh, but it should go to. So it needs to send the parameter. Unless this is actually an action search, and then search is the thing that puts it into the param. Although that seems really dumb. I haven't done a PHP search in a while. And I do not like this. Like, I don't want that. I want you to go to your own. That's not what I want. You know. Do they have a, am I able to, this is what I often do. Open source download, make a simple search engine with PHP. as I connect to your database. This is showing it up on the same page. I like the idea. Love the idea. Yep, search.php. So method get search PHP, query, submit query. Let's get started with the PHP. So get means your information will be stored in the URL. So now if I just type in, so let's just save this and go here. And I type this, test, search. Should be question mark. Type search, place val name. Oh, this doesn't have a name. Name is equal to Q. So then theoretically, go here, test, search, Q should equal test. Boom. Okay. Oh, that worked out well. Okay, it's been a hot minute, folks, since I've done a search bar. So yeah, that worked out just fine. Because this is just doing a connect, and then it's doing probably a for each. And I don't want query. I don't like the word query. I mean, I could just steal this code and just see what happens. Let's find out. What would happen? Because that's just like getting connected to the query. So let's... I do this sometimes where I just like steal somebody else's work. Stealing is the greatest form of flattery in web design. And I mean, honestly, I don't remember how to do this very well, so it's like, I'm not going to waste my time hunting down source code when somebody else, I could just copy and paste it. And there's probably better methods, but again, I'm not looking for best, you know. Let's see, get Q. Yep, now it can't connect to the, let's see. So it's wanting to connect to, oh, this is old. Okay, yep, nope. I'm going to undo this. Reason, old code. And I don't do old code. How did I know that that was old code? It used MySQL. So I know all too well of the thing. So like I can tell already this is a newer and probably something that I'd probably use because it includes MySQLi, which is a newer method. So I know they're connecting to here, so let's just do ploppity plop just to get this in here. So we don't need con, because that's already working. Although, uh, are they? I didn't know you could do this. Yeah, I didn't know you could do this. Uh, I suppose I already do that. Hold on, I'm gonna check something real quick. We're gonna go to Let's Chat because I'm gonna go into my database. Don't want you people seeing that. No offense. Oh no, we're fine. Okay, I just needed to check that. Okay, we're back. Okay, so we're good with that. We don't need to include that. Uh, search string. Is that coming from where? Welcome to me, like, D. So what is this? I have a feeling. I may watch this tutorial. Yeah, get the search terms from the URL. We need to copy this code now. We don't need to connect to the database, but we need to connect to Q, get Q, question mark, get K. Select row from recipes. A mention of K, just take a look, go through. Don't worry about this, that will come into fruition. Q, search string is now display words is word, keywords explode. Aha. Okay. And then query is, yep, that should be fine. So let's go into localhost, my PHP recipe, because I don't remember. I think it's just recipe title. We're just gonna get rid of a few of these things. Boop. And we're gonna do here compose, no, recipe.php slash ID is equal to recipe ID. I think. Yeah, no. Not quite. So let's see. Recipes dev recipes does not exist. Oh, but recipe does. Okay. Boop. Unknown column keywords. Hold on. Let's take a look. Oh. So we can do. I've never seen this before. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, that didn't work. Is it because I expected it to? No, because the yeah. Hold on one second. I just didn't do boop 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 boop. Why does it break everything? Is it not? Oh, something's broken in the header. Recipe inclusion. What did I do in the recipe inclusion? Oh boy. Line 11. What did I do here? You have a SQL. Oh, I see it. I see the problem. It's going to aha, aha, aha. Okay. Needs to go. Where are you? Right there. Boop, boop. Wrong. Right? Wrong. Why does this feel wrong? Oh boy. What are you doing? Recipes. I should go to. Oh, wait. Am I spelling it right? ID 33. Your ID 1. So you should be going there. So why would I search? Recipe. Sauce? Like, what are you going to? That's just wrong. Oh, I see it right there. There should not be a slash. Okay. I'm an id. There it is. Okay. Yay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Search bar works. Okay. Can I do cauliflower? Yeah, look at that. Boop. Beautiful. Um, Now I wish and maybe I can read this a bit more. Um, yeah, I'm going to start this for a second. Add it to my make another folder, new folder, and I'm gonna call this folder review. Save. Okay. Because I probably need to look into that a bit more. Because it would be nice that when you're searching, so, you know, right now, I can go for sauce, which will give me, but that if I search for tomato, you know, I don't get any search results for tomato. So, Q is get. So, and it's going to split it into, so now what if I said cauliflower sauce? It's going to give me both. Okay. So, but it would be really nice. What would happen? What would happen if I said ingredients? what would happen? Absolutely nothing. Is it called ingredients? It is called ingredients. Uh, Wait a minute. Now, both of these have been updated, and I think both of them have salt. Oh. So, what I would like to do. Okay, so this works really nicely, and I don't absolutely hate how this looks. I mean, I do want to change how this looks. So, just for the time being. So, your search for bolognese. Why is it breaking? Get rid of that. Yeah, I was breaking it for some reason. And honestly, this should be above that. Oh, now we can get rid of this. Your search, and this should be an H2, I think. See, here. Div class right. Why? I think I just need to translate this. Oh no. I think it's a line right. Oh god. Bootstrap, why do you not make this easy? Bootstrap, text, right. I always forget all of these. Text justify, text, it was text right. Rude. Oh, you're just not doing it. Okay. Well, I don't like any of that, so let's cauterize that wound. Did I know? And B's antiquated. Strong. Why are you not? Div class. Oh. Nope. Align. 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 Self. Right. Justify? Oh, I think I know the problem. Uh, ow. Uh, class text right. Why? Is this a cache issue? Absolutely isn't. I'll figure it out. And it won't even stay like this forever. I'll probably modify this strongly. Okay. Well, that's cool. The one thing that I did want to look for each keyword, string, search string, or ingredients like or display words. Could I also do I'm gonna think about that. I mean, it works kind of fine because it's looking for ingredients, not necessarily like I'm looking for a bolognese sauce. Because bolognese is not coming up as an option. Can I do and? Can I do that? No. No, that's just not working at all. Search string. Because that's a query. Query string search two columns. Select title from pages like query. Select from pages where my column like and where ingredients like okay, it's just the placement like so basically I just need to go like that. Will that work? I mean, that's going to work regardless. But what about bolognese? God damn it. Recipe title. Does this need to be or? I mean, they're both bolognese. So now let's type onion. Because it has an onion. Does the other one have an onion? It doesn't have an onion. What about parm? Ah! Okay, it worked. Oh my god, this is so great. I did it. Yep. Pepper. Peppert. Pep. Oh my god. That's so great. Wait, does this have pepper in it? It does not. I love when things work. And that actually looks relatively good. Like, I mean, yep, that would show up. Like, but what if I put nothing? Suppose if Q, let's see. So we can just delete that. I always thought you needed to wrap that. Suppose you don't. If Q is nothing, because I want to avoid a comment like that. Because what I want to do is I want to prevent you from like submitting nothing. Oh, hold on. You know what? No. I'll just not like allow you to do that. If this isn't filled, this should be delayed, and I can do that on the back end, and it's not going to break the site at all. But I hate that. Okay, well that was easy. Thank you. Thank you to whoever wrote this, who made this. To Nick. Thank you for your code. It looks good to me. I understand it basically. So for all of you, basically this is getting at. I don't really remember what the question mark is. Um, I think it's just another way of saying like just just do it. Or if this is just it's present. And then select row from recipe where and this is just like a piece, and it's inserting search string together. So it's plopping these uh, into the query right there. So it's plopping that and it's adding it um, somewhere. Yeah, right here. And display words, word. Yeah, I think display words is interesting though. Um, so yeah, that is search. Thank you to the internet for filling in the gaps of my knowledge with PHP scripts because, quite frankly, I do not remember how to use it. Why am I? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Debug console or problems. I should probably detect problems in here. Uh, yeah, that's effective, efficient, beautiful. I'm just taking a look at the current runtime is about an hour and a half, and I have some other things that I'm probably going to take care of today. So I'm going to keep this a little short because we completed. So I'll even go in here so you can see it. Search functionality. What did I do? Add that. We didn't need to do that at all. So I could just, you know, determine what in fact is searchable. I did. So it was name and also the ingredients because I don't think anybody will nobody will know people. So if I'm searching for wine, I know that Marcelo Hazan's bolognese sauce does in fact have wine as part of the array. So this is great, and I can actually make this as complete because it is done. The one thing that I might need to like specify as a bug fix that I'll need to search null search value. So let me just type this in here. It's just a bug fix that I can do at really any type, anytime. So I can just say it's on hold. And actually, this one's also on hold. So basically, we'll need to describe it. So basically, when searching, when press search, there is nothing stopping a user from searching nothing. This will return a value of all recipes because they all match the circumstance. Now, actually, yeah, that adds to it. As to display words. Just basically adds each word. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't know. So I'll need to figure out how to prevent behavior. But again, I don't think that's really necessary for right now. Um, it's not going to make or break the site. It's just going to recall all values. So again, if I just search, it's going to pull up every search item possible, which isn't ideal, but you know, it's just how it works, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, um, that's just how the cookie crumbs. Um, so I think what I would Yeah, so 4.1 solved. Okay, so with that being said, I think just looking at my time, yeah, we're about at hour and a half. So I think, that is where we're gonna probably call it for today's coding session. I think this was fun. We made great progress thanks to some code provided by the internet. Because I feel like search code is always just something that I don't do very often. Um, anything else I could probably figure out, in my own space. Um, but that one is just, I don't know, it's specific, but I understand. Like, I recall I was going to do a for each, like a nice little loop, because I know that that's what happens. And I know what it's doing. So it's basically taking just the row, and I can make this more stylized than it currently is. Um, and I might style it just like the other pages, but I don't think I'm gonna do that until I actually get into the art and craft section of this particular build. Um, I think one of the things that I really need to pay attention to is going to be, um, and one thing that I am thinking about is like the upload process for the existing recipes that I have on the main site. That's going to be, I think I have like just a handful. It's not too many, but it's enough where I'm like, oh God, this is going to be exhausting to update. But the fact is that I can truly update the site now um, pretty perfectly. There's just a few things that I need to manage from my perspective. Um, so it's probably like figuring out how I can, you know, log in as that person. Maybe as the admin, I actually log in as that person to um, modify their specific um, like get name where ID like user ID is this. So I could kind of figure that out as we go along. But we do have, in fact, a workable, functional search, which is great. And so I really am um, grateful for that web page. I'm going to take a look and read through it a little bit more just to make sure I fully understand what the code is doing, but it makes sense to me. Um, and it's these things that would be an inline on page kind of code because um, it's not universal. There is no universal search page. And I'm never going to do the little droppy down. I don't like that behavior. It does get rid of a page, which is always nice. But if anything, the search would actually make a modal appear, and then you never leave the page, and there's never a search page. You don't have that. That might be one thing that I'll think through the user experience, but this code stays at the end of the day. Like it's not going to go anywhere, which I think is quite handy as we go further along. So this next section, I know I said I was done, but I'm obviously going to keep talking. This next section of Universal Code, I am not sure if I'm actually going to stream this. Unfortunately, this does touch a lot of the back end code that I don't show often here. So I'm going to be getting deep into kind of the more data stores, which I know like I shouldn't be concerned because like like password hashes aren't going to be available because I use like standard hashing systems, as well as I think that we are kind of thinking about like how we want to kind of function this, but I do think the overall kind of approach to how I want to do this is just a little bit more unoriginal, or maybe it's just fine. But I think this next section I probably won't post a video on. I'm not sure. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get through like some pieces of it, Like maybe I'll do some of the back end validating code because I know I've kind of just like brushed by it, uh, but not like going through it specifically on a stream. So we'll figure that out as I get to it. It's going to be probably a week before I can get to this because I have a new week and I have midterms slowly approaching for me. So it might be a little bit. So I might only be able to do this when I am actually able to do it. So with that, I'm going to eat some lunch and I'm going to call this dev session complete. And I'll probably play some games until my afternoon plans kick off. So thanks for joining if anybody did, or if you are watching this post-mortem, post-stream, welcome, but goodbye as well. So take care, have a great Sunday, and, go, whoever's playing the game, go game. So take care.